What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another mukbang video. It's currently New Year's Eve, guys, so happy New Year's. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year. Stay safe out there. And today we're gonna go over Oliboli's and JD Flannel's seasonal flavors of December of 2025. You guys will see this video upload sometime in 2026. Yeah, guys, let's get started, shall we? These are fried to order, so these are nice and warm, guys. I mean, look at this bad boy. All right, guys, so this one right here is their seasonal flavor of December of 2025. Their butterscotch pudding, a buttermilk glazed butterscotch pudding, whipped sour cream, dulce drizzle. Guys, cheers, guys, to 2026. Oh my goodness, wow. Man, very airy donut. The glaze and the whip, super buttery, but yet sweet. This one's really good. So I did stop at McDonald's for a quick coffee, so let's dunk it. Personally, guys, I feel like donuts belong in coffee. It's okay in milk, but donuts and coffee, it's just a really good combination. Now, don't get me wrong, milk is very good, but I'd rather dip my brownies or cookies in milk. Donuts, I feel like it belongs with coffee. Wow, guys, that was their butterscotch pudding. The butterscotch pudding was very buttery, but the glaze was also sweet. So that one gets a solid 10 out of 10. That one was very delicious, guys. Not disappointed whatsoever. All right, guys, this is another seasonal flavor. This is their brown butter crumble on a buttermilk glaze, brown butter crumble on top, on their airy sourdough donut, guys. Cheers. Wow. I like their brown butter crumble. That gives it a nice crunch, but it also reminds me of a coffee cake, guys. Wow. Wow, very buttery and sweet. Let's dunk it into some coffee now. Oh, I know this one's gonna hit right here. Yeah. Again, it tastes like a coffee cake. Dunk it into coffee. It pairs up perfectly. All right, guys, that was their brown butter crumble. Very soft, very airy as usual on their sourdough donut. The glaze gives it a nice sweetness. The brown butter crumbs gives it a nice crunch, but also it was very buttery, and it reminded me of a coffee cake, guys. And I love coffee cake, especially on a rainy day, guys. It's currently raining right now in California for New Year's Eve, and it's gonna be raining for the entire week, so there's that. But that one gets a solid 10 out of 10. That one was really good. All right, guys, up next, the chocolate peppermint. Chocolate glazed and crushed with peppermints on top, guys, on their sourdough donut. Wow, this one looks insane. Look how chocolatey that looks. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow, guys, that crushed peppermint really does give it a nice crunch. Chocolate, very nice. This one says December all over. Very delicious. Let's dip it into some coffee. Wow, guys, that was their chocolate peppermint sourdough donut. It tasted like those chocolate mint patties, like the Yorks. Wow, but on a sourdough donut. Very, very delicious. I will get a solid 10 out of 10. Right here we have no other than the Banoffee on a 40-hour naturally leavened yeast dough, banana glazed banana whipped cream with toffee crumbs. Wow, guys. Cheers. Oh yeah. Man. Forgot to bring my bananas again. But regardless, it's still delicious, guys. You already know. Dip it into some coffee. All right, guys. So we just finished the first box of 4 donuts, guys. Wow, those were lovely. Man, those donuts get a solid 10 out of 10, guys. All right, guys, so we do have here another seasonal, a box of Oolie Bowlan, which includes 6 of these powdered donut holes. So it has apple, golden raisins, currants, powdered sugar, and it comes with 6, guys. Cheers. Pair it with coffee. These are basically donut holes on a sourdough donut filled with powdered sugar, bits of raisins inside, and apparently there's apple. I don't know, I can't really taste them. They're not filled, but all right, I could taste a little bit of apple. Not too much, but it's there. I wish they had like some kind of dip, maybe like some caramel or chocolate to dip these into. I think that would make it even better. Or if they were filled, that would have been good. Ooh, final one. I know I said there were supposed to be 6 in there, but I actually ate one the moment I left the donut shop because I really wanted to try one and I was hungry. All right, guys, that was the box of the Oolie Bowlan. So we devoured that. Very small, very delicious. They're really nothing special to me, but they're okay. Not bad. That one gets a 8 out of 10. This is the Monte Cristo, which has ham and cheese inside. It's covered with powdered sugar, but it also comes with a raspberry jam. I've actually never really tried this one before, guys, so it's gonna be the first time. And yeah, let's see what this is cooking for. Okay. A little sweet and savory action. You do got some kind of cheese. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but I'll probably put it on the screen right here as soon as I look it up. And it has ham. And obviously it's pretty savory from the cheese and the ham, but it also gives it a nice sweetness from the powdered sugar, which balances it out really well. Let's pair it up with some raspberry jam. What I like about Oliboli is that all their jams are not preservative. They're all homemade jams. So it's very authentic, very gourmet. Oh yeah. Yeah, that tastes really, really gourmet, guys. You could definitely taste the actual raspberries, man. Yeah. So good. No Ref 40, all natural, guys. Look at that. Wow. Found the opportunity to dunk it into some coffee. It's whatever's. It's not a donut, but it's alright. Alright guys, that was their last seasonal, which is the Monte Cristo. What a way to end this part of the video, because we still have obviously another batch of donuts to pick up right now, and I hope that there's still some of those seasonal flavors left, because today is the last day and tomorrow they're gonna rotate completely different flavors. I'm not too sure exactly which ones, but yeah man, it's been a good time. It's been a good run. You know, I'm gonna lock in as soon as January 1st hits, guys. So I'm still gonna be uploading a few videos that I forgot to upload. I know I recorded a sidecar donuts and a Prince Street pizza. I want to collaborate those two into one solid video. It only makes sense. And the day after Christmas, I actually received a box of holiday cookies from Buckeye Brownies, and I want to show you guys that video because you guys are so used to seeing the Buckeye Brownies, but have you guys seen Buckeye Brownies cookies though? The holiday box to be specific, because man, those cookies were to die for, guys. One of the most insane flavors I've ever had in my entire life. Like, these actually poop on crumble cookies and insomnia cookies combined. Yes, it was that delicious, and they were pretty big as well. So stay tuned for that video, guys, very soon. But that concludes the Oliboli's donuts. The whole lineup of December gets a solid 100 out of 10, guys. Did not complain once. Very delicious. And now we're gonna have a 20-minute drive from here all the way down to JD Flannels to go pick up the other seasonal flavors from them. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we stopped by JD Flannels, but unfortunately I got there pretty late because of New Year's Eve. A lot of these donut shops are closing pretty early, so I actually did grab at least 2 of their seasonal flavors, but I was missing out on 3 flavors that they didn't have, but he did hook it up with a couple. So this is one of their seasonals, which is called a Dunk Eggnog. A nutmeg cake donut, Dunkin' house made eggnog and topped with an eggnog glaze made with brandy and dusted with cinnamon. So that is what it's looking like. Cheers, guys. Oh yeah. Damn. The eggnog is pretty subtle. But you can definitely taste the cinnamon. The cake donut, very moist. And I love it that it's still fresh, straight out of the fryer, guys. And the vanilla cake donut, guys. Very moist, very buttery. Wow. My battery is actually dying, guys, so I need to switch it right after this one. Final bite. It was very settled, but yet sweet, and then also the spices just gives it that extra. If you guys know what I mean, guys. That one gets a solid 10 out of 10. All right, guys, up next, this is their cinnamon crumble on a gluten-free nutmeg cake donut with our classic glaze and topped with a house-made cinnamon crumble, guys. So this is a gluten-free. I don't think I've ever tried their gluten-free cake donuts. So this is the first time, guys. Cheers. It definitely has a different texture on the cake donut. It feels more dense, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit more drier than their traditional cake donuts, which are very moist. Alright, guys, your boy's getting really full, so we're gonna leave that to the side. But that one came out fresh out of the fryer. The cinnamon crumbs on top was top notch. I really wish the cake donut was moist. I wish it wasn't gluten-free. If that was the case, if that's the reason why these taste like that or have a different texture, this would have been nice on the regular, not gluten-free cake donuts. Like I said, the inside was very dry, and it's not as buttery and moist from the inside, which I love from cake donuts. But that one gets a solid 7 out of 10. It was still good, but it could have been a lot better. This is their gluten-free chocolate cake donut. Gluten-free vanilla cake donut topped with a Valrhona chocolate glaze. Never really heard about that type of chocolate, so let's see if it hits. Chocolate tastes very different, but it tastes really good. Again, the cake feels very dense, not as moist and not as buttery as I like it. I mean, the chocolate really does make up for it. That Valrhona chocolate glaze was actually a bit different to other chocolate glazed donuts that I've had in the past, but it was very good. Again, on a gluten-free donut, it's not my personal preference. Very dense, dry, not as moist and buttery as I would have loved it, but it still gets a solid 8 out of 10. The chocolate really saved its life. All right, guys, I've actually never tried their old-fashioned cake donut, but this is their buttermilk old-fashioned buttermilk and sour cream nutmeg cake donut topped with our classic glaze. I love buttermilk cake donuts, guys. So yeah, they actually don't have a gluten-free version of this one, so thank the Lord. Cheers. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Look at all of that buttermilk on the cake donut. Super buttery, super moist, just the way I love it, guys. That glaze on top gives it a nice sweetness and a nice crunch on the outer of this donut, man. Wow. This Buttermilk old-fashioned cake donut is probably one of the best cake donuts I've had ever. Alright guys, that was their Buttermilk old-fashioned cake donut. It's a staple on their menu. It's my first time trying their Buttermilk cake donut. It wasn't on a gluten-free, thank the Lord, because that one gets a solid 100 out of 10. Alright guys, so that'll be all for this video, man. I wish I was able to try the other flavors. We missed out, guys. We actually never miss out on any of these seasonal flavors. But because it's New Year's Eve, a lot of these businesses are closing early, and it's understandable. But I guess we're gonna have to try again next year. So yeah, guys, we failed this specific lineup for the month of December of 2025. But it is what it is. We did get other different donuts. 2 of them that was part of the seasonal, which were half amazing because one of them were gluten-free. Definitely not grabbing any gluten-free donuts from them again. So guys, happy New Year. If you guys want to get locked in with me, man, for the summer, make sure you guys sign up to my one-on-one online coaching. Link in the bio. Answer a few simple questions and let's get the ball rolling, because I am limiting my availability for the month of January. So I currently have 5 clients right now, but I could squeeze in at least 2 or 3 more clients in for the sake of the viewers on YouTube, man. If you guys definitely don't feel right, if you guys don't like how you look in the mirror every single day, guys, it's time for you to create new habits and create a new lifestyle. That way you enjoy life much better rather than feeling angry, depressed, sad, anxious, and most importantly, avoid any underlying diseases, man. You can still eat the foods you enjoy, but in moderation. As long as you get to work out, as long as you understand food, as long as you understand that you could actually use these donuts as fuel to build muscle, then there wouldn't be a problem. You won't have any doctor visit ever again because of your daily habits, guys. As long as you do this in moderation, as long as you're not doing this every single day of the week, guys, you will be in a better position than you are now. And see, that's the beauty about you investing in yourself. You invest in yourself and actually pay for a fitness coach like myself. I could teach you these things and you could apply to your friends and family for absolutely free. Or you could charge them and make your money back. You see, that's the beauty about investing in yourself. You can reinvest that onto your friends and family. So, guys, stop wasting time. Let's get right in 2026. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't get fat, or don't remain fat. Don't remain the same. Go and take action, guys.